Imagine this. You wake up, not to the soft hum of an alarm, but to the unmistakable smell of damp stone and, oh yes, mammoth dung floating in the air. Your bed, the cold, unforgiving floor of a cave. Your blanket, a ragged animal hide smelling like last week's leftovers. And pillows. We don't do pillows here, just rocks. Good morning. Welcome to the exciting and luxurious life of a caveman, where every day is a life or death survival game. No reset button, no coffee, and no Netflix marathons. Just you, the great outdoors, and about 5 different predators eager to make you their breakfast. Life out here? Let's just say it's less cozy weekend getaway and more run or get eaten. Welcome to the prehistoric man's morning ritual. Breakfast, or rather, the desperate hunt for something edible. Here we have the master hunter, stalking his prey with the precision of a predator, until he steps on the loudest branch on the planet. There it goes. Your only chance at protein for the whole week. And now, it's time for your stomach to sound like a war drum. But don't worry, you can always try berries, if you don't mind playing a little gastronomic Russian roulette. What if it's poisonous? What if it's not? There's only one way to find out. Straight into the mouth it goes. That's nature's way of filtering the fittest. Breakfast isn't a meal, it's a survival test. After a tiring day of dodging predators and eating questionable berries, you finally get home. Is it a cozy, heated apartment? Of course not. It's a cave. Dark, damp, and with a minimalist decor based on mold and old bones. Roommates, of course. Between the bats waking you up at midnight and the insects who think they're the true owners of the place, living here is quite the communal experience. And if you're unlucky, you'll have to negotiate space with the most intimidating tenant. A cave bear. Pro tip, don't try arguing about rent, the bear always wins. Furniture? Sure. Your bed is a handful of straw that comes with a premium parasite package included. And if you're cold, you can always cuddle with your neighbor. Though they probably smell worse than even the bats can handle. Welcome to the sweet home of the Stone Age. No heating, no privacy, and hopefully no being eaten by your neighbors. Who needs modern comforts when you can have this? Ah, Stone Age fashion. An exclusive collection handmade, literally, with bleeding hands from scraping hides. Your best outfit? The carcass of the animal you managed to kill last week, assuming it didn't end up eating you first. And it wasn't even comfortable. Did you know wet leather isn't warm? It's more of an icy torture that smells like, well, the Stone Age? But hey, at least you weren't naked, because in winter, that was a death sentence. Warmth? You won't find it here. When you weren't trying to use an animal hide as a coat that doesn't warm, you were huddled with your whole tribe. Because, surprise, body heat was the only thing stopping you from turning into a human ice sculpture. Charming concept, right? So, the next time you complain that your coat doesn't match your shoes, remember, at least you're not fighting hypothermia with a mammoth as your fashion designer. Ah, fire. Humanity's great achievement. Or so they say in documentaries. What they don't mention is that starting it was like trying to win the lottery. You rub sticks, blow like you're inflating a birthday balloon, and pray to any cave god that you don't end up with just smoke and pneumonia. Congrats, you've made fire. But now comes the real challenge, defending it. Because if the smoke doesn't attract hungry wolves, it will attract that neighboring tribe always more interested in stealing your food than making their own. And why all the effort? Because without fire, there's no warmth, no hot food, and, most importantly, no defense against the darkness, that great enemy often accompanied by glowing eyes and sharp teeth. But in the end, there you are. You, your flickering little fire in a sky full of indifferent stars. Because yes, life as a caveman sucked. But hey, at least you managed to start something that looks like fire. Until it rains, of course. And not everything was that bad. You've got fire, the prehistoric equivalent of Wi-Fi. A place to gather, share stories, and debate important things like who ate the most berries last night. The rabbit you caught after 3 days of chasing and 2 sprained ankles is finally on the menu. Sure, it still smells like charred earth, but no one here is complaining. Gourmet taste? Doubt it. Taste of victory? Definitely. You've also got a community, even if they smell like mammoth dung. Together, you laugh, survive, and wonder when exactly you became the main course in the food chain. But when things go right, when the mammoth falls or the fish fill the tendon-woven net, the celebration is epic because, though brief, your life has moments that almost justify the constant wolf fights and the freezing cold. Being a caveman was brutal, exhausting, and dangerously short. But against all odds, they survived. Those same stubborn, hungry beings made it possible for you to be here, comfortably sitting in front of a screen, wondering if today's dinner will be sushi or pizza. So, the next time you complain about slow Wi-Fi or running out of oat milk, remember this. At least you're not running from a saber-toothed cat with a stick in your hand. And that, my friend, is something to be thankful for. So, the next time you complain about traffic, slow Wi-Fi, or lukewarm coffee, remember, at least you're not a caveman trying to hunt a mammoth with a spear that might break just from looking at it. So, don't be a caveman. Hit that subscribe button. Join us next time for an even deeper dive into the tough life of our ancestors. And who knows, maybe you'll even avoid being devoured by a saber-toothed tiger. Because being a caveman, yeah, it really sucked.